Since the starless nights have returned, other myths of old have re-emerged. Our mages have discovered that the wells of legend are real, and that they are steadily growing in power. You must contain them before their masters are unleashed upon the world.
Yes, we dare to send only our bravest to the wells of Atios, where normal rules don't apply. Blah, 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 blah. You wish to prove your intelligence to me. You still don't understand. You can't possibly. You've already lost. I've already made hundreds of plans to destroy you. But, very well. Show me what you've got. Go, and do bring your essence. Friends. Bring your friends.
Break it up, man, but it's time to change the subject for just about 60 seconds.
Welcome. We are live here in the rat hole. Give me a second here. I'm just trying to I updated my Twitch, and so I'm trying to log in over there, and it has kicked me out a bit. So give me a second here. Whoops. We're gonna do that. First we'll do that. And we will get this on camera here because, you all want to see my face or something. And of course, this thing's got me saved on different users, so it's like, bah! But how are y'all doing? I'm live. If you were watching The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS, grumble. If you're watching The Legend of the Traveling TARDIS this week, I got a package from Incredible Dream. It included some Kinfire Delve and a Gentle Rain. And so I played a Gentle Rain on Tuesday. And now I'm here to play Kinfire Delve. Perfect. No, it's fine. Can I say how much I dislike two-factor authentication, because I don't log into all of the same things on all of the same places. So now I got to jump around, which is, I know that is the point, but also, grr. There we go. All right. I can just get over to my my thing here. Bonzinator's live. Yay. All right, there. We're in the stream manager. I can now at least see what's going on here. Welcome again. Somebody popped in, somebody left. I'm sad about that. That's okay. But yes, welcome. We are playing Kinfire Delve, Callous's lab. So I'm going to I've already opened it. I'm going to walk us through as I play, I think is how I'm going to do this. It's going to be an interesting game. I'm excited to see how this all comes together. By all means, you are welcome to and encouraged to, I might add, comment if you are watching over on the Twitches, or if you're watching on the YouTubes. If you're over on X, technically, I think you can actually comment, but pop over to my YouTube, youtube.com/theRatHole, DOTCA. I'm just shuffling up some cards here. Let's bring in the setup. And I am going to be playing with Roland Word Forger. So that is the character you can now see down here. Why is that? Oh, I know why that is. Because I've got it in the wrong place. I got the wrong one. Hold on. I made two versions of that. I made him really big, and I wanted him really small. So now he's gone. All right. I mean, I suppose I could just. You don't need to see me. You could just use him. But anywho, yes, we have Roland Word Forger, who is a dwarf. That's what I was looking up. I got sidetracked when I looking over on kinfirechronicle.com, which is the world of Kinfire, because there is all sorts of cool stuff, including characters and bios, and I just have to find them. And if I can't find them very quickly, I'm going to not. Components. Meet the Seekers. Here we go. Let's just quickly pop over here. We will go present, share screen. That one. So here's the various Seekers that you can play in the course of the game. There are 3 different versions of the game. So we are playing with Roland, the Dwarven Scholar. Roland is a stout Dwarven scholar with the ability to summon flame. He has extensive knowledge of magical runes and spells. His ability to use boosts on any of his fellow Seekers' actions make him a loyal and devoted teammate, ready to jump in whenever help is needed. When he's at his best and able to plan ahead, Roland can overwhelm the enemy with a flurry of status effects before dealing a monstrous blow. Is it actually showing? Oh, it's down like in the corner. I just looked. It's down in the corner. Hold on. Bloop. There. Settings. I'm glad that I have my Twitch up so I can see that. The Roland is 4'10" and stout with flaming red hair and a well-tended beard. Of course, it's a well-tended beard. He's a dwarf. He's 47 years old, which is considered fairly young for a dwarf. His attire is made mostly of heat-resistant cloth and leather. When not on assignment, he can usually be found with his head in a book and his tiny glasses perched on the tip of his nose. The other Seeker that comes with this set is Valora. I will probably play this game again with her, possibly later today, possibly not later today. I don't know. I haven't decided. But that is the character that I am playing is Roland Word Forger. So we'll take and I can take a quick look. I can go. Nope, that's get rid of that. Get rid of this. It's been one of those days. Isn't it always one of those days with me? Let's be honest. So down here, I've got his character card, and each time I boost with that icon, you can't see the icon; it's a little bit too far out. I'll show it to you in a bit. The boosted Seeker may draw a card. Now, in a 2-player game, or if you add one of the other sets in to play up to 4 players, you can only boost another player. So I can't boost myself, but if I were to boost someone else, that person gets the to draw a card. However, in a solo game, which is what we are playing now, I can in fact boost myself because that's the only way you can really do this. Up here, we have Callous. He has some progress tokens already on him. If at any time before I reach the end of this deck, I run out of progress tokens, I lose. If I get to the end of this deck and this still has progress tokens on it, then I move on and I will face the big bad boss. But let's take a look, see. And again, feel free to comment wherever you are. I'm going to walk you through everything as I go. I'm going to zoom out here. Actually, I'll zoom over here. So in a solo game, I start with 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do love that these have the foil embossing. It's really fun. Put that over there, slightly off camera. Doesn't matter. So here's my hand. Now I have to do challenges. So I'm just going to take. So I'm going to take a couple of challenges off the deck here just to show you, because I am, before this start, supposed to take 3 off anyway. This is an obstacle to gravesite. I need to do 7 progress to be able to defeat this. If I do, then I delve down 2 more cards. So I discard 2 cards from the well deck. If I don't, I take 2 damage. If I've started this challenge and do not finish it. If completed, add 2 progress to Callous. If discarded, lose the game. So let's not do that. But again, this is discarded. You don't have to worry about that. But if I were to try and take this over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That card goes over there. I need to play cards that match this color. So I've got red cards. I've got blue cards. And I've got, which look terrible on camera, green cards. This one is a green and blue card. And if I were to boost, there's a blue and red card. I mentioned boosting as an ability. To boost, I need to discard cards that are also have the correct color down here, or are white. White counts as any color. And I need to basically gain all of that. I will show you a little bit more detail in a moment. So there's that, 2 and 3. Those go away. So what I have up here for obstacles, I've got Inky Morass. When you attempt this challenge, you must first discard a card. A puzzle, Callous's Cipher. If completed, set this challenge aside. Once this challenge is completed, all non-combat challenges enter play with 2 progress on them. So that's a good one to start with, maybe. An obstacle to planetarium. If completed, draw 1 card for every excess progress on this challenge. So you want to really just kind of rock that one. The triplets, combat. Every other copy of the triplets gains +7 difficulty. So here's the big challenge here. If I finish this, cool. If another triplet comes up, they're not going to be super, super powerful. If I finish this first, there's a better chance of using that ability. So I'm going to try and attempt this. So Callous's Caper requires me to do 4 progress from my hand. So I'm going to look at my hand. I'm going to go, what have I got in here? I'm also going to look and see what all of my things I can boost with. So that's good. It's a puzzle. So I'm definitely going to want to boost using my bookworm. I'll show you that in a minute. I'm just going to put that to the side for a second. That's a boost 2. This is a boost 1. What have I got up here? This is a 5. So 14, it is also the highest one up here. So this is a 5, but I can't use it because it's red. I've got a 3, a 2, a 1, and a 0 down here. So if I do this, hammer and tongs, so that will do 3. And which point I would add in some tokens. I'm not going to do that just at the moment. Now I have the opportunity to boost. So to boost, I discard cards from my hand, and I only pay attention to this bottom part. So Bookworm gives me +1 or +3 versus puzzles. Well, conveniently, that's a puzzle. So that's 6. I can boost a second time. I definitely don't want that. So I don't have to pay attention to those at all. I will, however, boost with that, which lets me draw a card. Nope, that's not where I draw it from. Draw it from my hand. Okay. So I have now done 6, 7. I'm halfway here. But I also get to roll dice. So there's 3 of these dice that have green, blue, and red. And 1 die that has light and dark. This is used in a couple of different places, but the light, being white, is, just like on a card, wild. So, not great. I did not get an extra one. I've only gotten 1 blue. So that's all I can do. So I've done 8. So I'm going to put 8 on here. 3, 6, 7, 8. Put that aside. Now, if I fail, it doesn't actually do anything, thankfully. This one is a puzzle, so it doesn't do anything, but it is burning off cards. If I fail a challenge, I would have ignored the penalty anyway because of this. That's okay. So these are going to get discarded in my personal discard pile over here. Now, I would take my opponent, my partner, the second player, third player, whatever, would take a turn. I can't. So I play again. You'll notice I did not draw. There's a reason for that. So if I play interesting. All right. So that's 2. So well-timed blow. I don't roll this turn, but I want to roll this turn. But it would give me a 2, not a 0. +1 for each of that icon that is in my discard pile. I have 2 of them. Loyal and True. After this action, unless your hand is empty, you may return this card to your hand. So that's probably a good one. Foxfire. After this action, draw a card. Each seeker that boosted this action draws 1 card per card they use to boost this action. I'm going to use that. I want those extra cards. So we're going to play Foxfire for 2. We're going to boost twice. So this gives me... Oh, I can boost. I have to look at these bottom numbers. I keep forgetting that. It's this card because his are all white. I can actually boost with better things, which I did not think about. So if I boost twice, that would give me +4. So that gives me 6, which is enough. I still have to roll the dice. I do get to draw 2 cards from my ability, and I get to draw 2 cards from that. So I'm going to draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, which technically I shouldn't do till after I've rolled my dice, but I'm going to do it so I don't forget. Roll the dice. It does not. I did get 2 more on here. So well and truly defeated. Huzzah. So these cards all go over in my discard pile. I drew from over here, didn't I? Yep, sure did. I'll just tuck those underneath. Actually, I won't, because I'm going to be getting rid of them. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4. From this pile, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that over here, so I try to remember that is a thing that, exists. So this has gone away. I've dropped 4 cards for that, and a new card comes into play. Another puzzle, Closing Gateway. If you gain any exhaustion, lose the game. Oh, that's not good. That's bad. That's a very bad. Oh, I was supposed to keep that card. I'll cipher. So you keep the ones you win. So that's bad. Why this is bad? Because exhaustion is how you draw cards. These are bad abilities. You discard any cards that are left in your hand and draw up to your hand size. In a solo game, that's 8. But, so I don't actually really want to do anything with that. If I can get it away with something else, that would be ideal. Just looking at my cards here. Okay. No, so that's not great. So we're going to do a combat. We got to take out these triplets. They will be dangerous. So we're going to do that. I only have to do 7. So I need to check those. So there is an icon key, which is really well done. I love the fact they've done this. Let's see. I may charge your lantern. Right. Flip your lantern card face up. See page 10 for lantern use. I'll tell you how that works in a second. So I will do that. Or subtract a exhaustion, which would be great. But again, I don't want the Closing Gateway. Not including this card. All right. So we are going to attack the triplets with my Hot Blooded. It is green. This is green. I can do that. That's 4. I need to do 3 more damage. Keeping in mind that I do have dice as well, but I don't necessarily want to risk that. However, see this. So I don't really want this one. This is a nice big card, but terrible for combat. But it is +2, so I'm going to do +2. So that takes me up to 6. Because I want to actually keep that. I'm going to roll. So really, all I need is 1 more here. Really? So this was almost really terrible. That was 3 reds. Thankfully, I got a light, so that counts as my extra 1. That gives me 4, 6, 7. I have defeated the triplets. That almost sucked a whole lot. Right. This also comes with 2 progress on it. I forgot. So when you do have to kind of keep track of a fair bit of stuff with your abilities. So when I beat Callous's Cipher, I had to keep it and remember to put the +2 because that was not a combat. This one won't matter because it's not a completed challenge. So there's that. New one comes into play. It is a trap, it is a non-combat challenge. So it comes into play with 2 progress already on it, which is great. It's not great. I want to double check that I didn't just screw something up. Just give me a moment. I want to make sure that by beating the triplets, I didn't just screw up and give them that ability. Boost. Significance of card colors, health, setting up player's turn to master. Battling master. Excuse me. Attempting a challenge. 8 and I think 11 is the page I need. Achievements. If you want an extra challenge, no, that's not what I need. That's skill cards. Challenges. Attempting a challenge. Here we go. So, I did definitely mess up ever so slightly. I think it was just because the Callous' cipher kind of is a little bit different than everything else, because it is specifically different. So the bolded text. Any special abilities or rules applied to the challenge. If the ability text is bolded, then that text applies globally while the challenge is in play, not just while the challenge is being attempted. So, at this point, I have to decide, what do I want to go into? I do actually want to go after this now, because if I gain any exhaustion now, I just lose the game. And I'm about to be boned, is what the answer is here, because I still have to do 6. It is a puzzle, not a trap. So I can discard this card and search for any card in my deck. I'm going to do that. I'm going to discard this. I'm going to search what's in my deck. I don't actually have any idea what's in my deck. I need something big. None of this is particularly... In fact, this is actively worse. Well, phooey. Damage. I want that one because I can do a bunch of stuff. It is still the start of my turn. I haven't done any other actions, so I should shuffle this. Discard at the start of any turn to add 1 progress to a challenge of your choice for each of that icon in my discard pile. So I'm going to discard that to add for each. Yes. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can put 7 progress onto things. So 6, that's 8. That's going to go away. New one comes out. I still have 1 more to assign. I'm going to do it on that trap. So that one last one will go on there. So I don't have to do 5 on that. So that's good. Because I have now not much. I still haven't actually played anything, right? So if I do 3, so I'm going to do 3. Oh, sorry. I need to roll. I do technically still need to roll the dice, even though I beat that last one. I have to discard a card, so I'm just going to discard this one, which really sucks because it's really cool. I can do 3. I still have to roll. So I will go ahead and roll. This is not a cool box insert, by the way. Like, that's like the artwork on the inside of the box. It's really, really, really nice. So we're going to roll. I got a whole bunch of blue, which is exactly the color I needed. So that gives me 6. And that actually gives me 7. So I've done more than enough. I need to... Closing Gateway also didn't discard 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. My reward here is another 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, I have 0 cards in my hand. I do not automatically draw cards. I have to exhaust myself. So, that's the only thing, because I have 0 cards, only thing I can do on this turn. So I have to gain an exhaustion. And that is going to give me Life Leached Away. Remove 2 progress from Callous. 10 if you've already reached the bottom of the well. Ugh. Then shuffle this card back into the exhausted deck. So, on the upside, this has no lasting impact, no lasting effect. I forgot to charge my lantern. But it means that I have to take 2 off of here. So that's that. 1, it's going to be that much harder to defeat him when I get to the other side. But also, as I said, if I lose all of those 10, it goes away and I just lose. So now instead of 10, he's now only got 8. This gets shuffled back into the exhausted deck. And I now discard any cards I have in my hand, which is 0. And I draw 8 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shuffle. Eight. Callous' Cipher gives me 2 on each of these because neither of them is a combat. Resonant Stone, all other challenges gain -1 difficulty. So that's good. That's that number at the top. If I fail any other challenge, fail it an extra time. So it would have taken extra everything. Planetarium. If completed, draw 1 card for every excess progress on this. So that's not a bad thing to do. I have to discard a card for the Inky Morass if I want to do that. But it takes me down 5 cards here, which is really nice. Hungry Chest. Move 1 progress from every other card. That doesn't help, but... What have I got going on here? Firebolt. So this is a dangerous thing. So Firebolt gives me +2 for every one of these for every of that icon I discard. I only have 1. So that's not great. So I could do 2, 4, potentially 5, 6. If I do that. I've only got 2 cards that can work for the planetarium. It's +1 for every one of those in my discard pile, so I don't want to do that just yet. After this action, discard any number of cards and choose a seeker. Okay, so I can roll through some of these cards here real quick. I'm gonna do generous, which lets me discard any number of cards, or a seeker. It's a solo game right now, so only me. And draw as many cards as I discarded. So I want to keep those. And that. So I'm going to just get rid of these. These are all important. So I'm going to discard 3 cards. And I will draw 3 cards. They are much better cards. So the problem is I can't do. I want to save those firebolts for these. I take a damage. If I do this, it's only +2, which takes me to 4. Which means I only need to roll. I still need to roll 3 successes. 2 successes. But I don't want to play that yet because I want to play that after those. I think I'm going to just take the 1 damage because I'm going to fail this. I need to, no matter what. I cannot, even if I get all of my things, and I do get 2. So I get 4 progress towards this planetarium. I will take 1 damage. So I'm down from 10. It is a collective. If I was playing multiple players, it is everybody. There is down to 9. That is discarded. So now I have other options. So we are at 4. So I use that. It gives me 1 extra. So I would get to draw 1 card. Not as nice as I would have liked. But also, it'll work, and I still get to draw. So we're going to do that. So, double check. I don't have any problems there. So I did get 1 other success here. So that gives me 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I get to draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards for the victory. So I guess discarded. This goes over here. Delve 2. Draw 2. Clean up that little pile. All right. What do we got going on here? Then we draw 1 more here. So we are still working our way through here. Now, if I was not sitting here explaining everything to you, this would go faster. But we are about halfway, about a third of the way through this well deck. But again, that can go fairly quickly, right? So I just pulled out a combat, which means my Callous Cipher doesn't help me. It is a combat. It's a green combat. When this challenge enters play, remove 1 progress from Callous. So that's not good. This one only delves 3. This one delves 5. I do have to just first discard a card. So 1, 2. Each time ooh. Damn it. I keep trying to draw from that. I should have drawn these cards. I'm just going to put these in the middle of the deck somewhere. Trying to figure out why is that weird. Anyhow, if you are just starting to watch, I am playing Kinfire Delve from Incredible Dream. If you're watching over on the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS X, please pop over to my YouTube. youtube.com/TheRathole, DOTCA. So that's 9. That's actually really good. So if I do a Firebolt, and it's +2 for each one I discard with that icon. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, without even doing anything else. Or keep one of those, which I think I will. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8 on that. And just need 1 success, 9. So this goes away. I delve 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That goes away. In comes a trap. My Callous' Cipher puts 2 progress already on that non-combat. So this Hungry Chest is useless. But it is just sucking stuff up. It is a waste of time. It is a waste of cards. It does no damage, and it gives me no reward. Resonant Stone. Oh, I forgot. -1 difficulty. I get 1 more card from that previous. Ooh. Okay. These are a couple of good cards in here. I'm enjoying this. All right. Exquisite Bloom. If failed, discard 1 card for every progress. This challenge still needs to be completed. So I need to do 6 on this. It is red. The only card I have that is red is this red-green. It is a good one. I keep forgetting that I also have a my lantern card, which did get charged up, which this also charges it up, so I should use this. Before this action, discard as many cards as you wish, and this is +1 per splat in my discard pile. Cool, but it's 5 right off the bat. I have in my discard pile 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So this is a 9, which is good. I can kind of smack down just about anything with that. So I've got a couple of actions that I want to do stuff to. Three, 5. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use my purity for 5, plus, so 9, which handily defeats the Exquisite Bloom. That goes away. I'm going to make sure that I am doing that right. Because I just realized I didn't double check how that works. Just need to find the lanterns. Setting up. Player's turn, events, challenges. Attempt challenge. Play a skill card. Using your lantern. Face down, maybe charged. Lantern's charged, you can use it instead of playing a skill card. Yep. Acts just like a skill card, maybe boost like any other action. After, flip it back over. Yeah, okay, good. So that is correct. So this goes kaboom. I forgot that I had my third watch beer here. So I get to delve 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. New card comes into play. Cryptic Device. So it's a puzzle. So my Callous cipher will affect that. When completed, I get to charge my lantern. And I can discard one other challenge of my choice. Cool. It'll be that, because I want to make sure that discarding it does not let you delve. Fairly certain. Boost, roll dice. There we go. You see the word challenge plan. If this progress is less than its difficulty, you've failed it. I don't see the discard definition here. But I'm going to say that it does not work. Discarding challenges. Here we go. Unless the gauntlet says, you can just guard it through the game effects like any other challenge. If this happens, turn the gauntlet card face down. Master card, however, may not be discarded by a game effect. No, I'm going to complete it in the normal way. Nice try, though. Okay. That was not what I needed. You know what? It doesn't matter at the end of the day, because that particular one does nothing. So, all right. I would love to have that answer. I don't have it. But so this will let me do stuff. I need to do 7 damage. I need to do 7 with a blue. Both of these are really good. I don't want to do that yet. Is it a puzzle? It is, in fact, a puzzle. Okay, so that's how we're going to do this. So it is a 6 because of my Resonant Stone. It does get -2. I gets 2 more here for my Callous Cipher. So if I do Test of Metal, after this action, choose another challenge and add 1 progress to it for every fire icon in my discard pile, which I think is 5 now. This lets me just discard another challenge when I beat it. So that's 1. I'll discard Bookworm as a boost, which is +3 for a puzzle, so that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it is only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get to put 4 more success tokens on something. He's going to be that. There. So I'm doing 4 damage on that. Which puts it at 6. I need 1 success, and that's all. I got 0 successes. Not to the end of the world. So yes, I put 4 more on here. Oh, wait. That puts me to 4, 5, 6 minus 1. This does, in fact, get defeated. That is the hard thing about this game, is mathing and keeping an eye on all of the effects that you may or may not have. But this now goes away. It does let me charge my thing. I get to discard a challenge, so I'm going to discard this one. But first, no, this is not relevant. All right. So that will go. I don't actually delve on that. I don't delve on this. Let's just see if this challenge would be discarded during your turn. Discard your hand instead. That wouldn't be ideal. That is a combat. This is a trap, Hypnotic Eye. If you must discard more cards than you have in hand, you lose the game. So that's not ideal. This one will automatically start with 2 on it. So that's good. So, being blue, I have a couple of options of what I can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still only 4. I keep thinking I've played something, and apparently not. Oh, here we go. 4, 5. I knew I'd played another one. So, my well-timed blow is +1 for each of those, so this is a 5. This is a 10. So I think I'm just going to straight up use that because, again, I can recharge it again with this. So we're going to go straight up. I'm going to discard 0 cards. It's +5. Doing 10 damage to this. I still am required to roll the dice. I got 1 success. But it gets defeated. I delve 3. 1, 2, 3. So we are now into the later half. We have more stuff in the discard than we do in the well deck. So we're almost to the bottom of that deck. what has come out? We have a combat, a failed experiment. This challenge cannot be discarded. Each time another challenge is discarded, suffer 2 damage. So that's not great. So again, what have I got here? I've got Hot Blooded, which is worth 4. I think I should have been drawing some cards here, because with my ability, that's okay. I'll suck it up. This is a green. If I don't roll this turn, my well-timed blow is worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is worth 4, but I actually get to draw. I can do this one as well if I want. This will also be worth 6 if I play this first, and I get to charge my lantern. So this is at 4. Oh, this is already at 4. Boom, done. I don't need to do anything. Charge. I get, it's green, nothing. That's fine. Still gets defeated. Delve 3. 1, 2, 3. Replace it. Combat. Observer. Each time a challenge is failed, discard it. So, this is not a good combination. Because every time another challenge is discarded, I take 2 damage. So clearly what I have to do is take this out. Now my only card is this. It's a well-timed blow. It's +1 for each of those fire icons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's not bad. I can use it on anything except for the Resonant Stone. Oh, 6. -1. Perfect. So we will drop my well-timed blow. We will roll the dice, as is mandatory. And getting me another 2 successes. But again, doesn't matter. I get to delve 2. 1, 2. This goes away. New one replaces it. Event, Stolen Essence. Discard this card and a challenge. If it is a husk, discard your hand and draw a new hand without gaining an exhaustion. There is no husks, unfortunately. That being said, we will discard the trap. Combat husk. Wait. Stop. Yes. No, that still does that. Okay. All right. Well, that's also -1 from Callous. Another Resonant Stone. I think I should have taken some extra damage from those as well. That's okay. Hey, Mel, you really enjoyed it. Good. You got all 3 as well, didn't you? Have you played all of them, or just this one, or one of the other ones? Which one did you play? And we should maybe, if I come on Sunday, which I might, we should play this. All right. So my Callous Cipher gives it 2 on it. actually want to do that. It's dangerous. Well, I have no choice. I have to exhaust myself. So let's just see what I got here. Exhausted. Give me your essence. At the end of each turn, either suffer 1 damage or remove 1 progress from Callous. Well, that's not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Looked into all of them, but haven't played them all. Yeah, we should definitely. That is my plan. Is to come out to play for games night. Is there anything in particular you want me to bring? I mean, not like you need stuff. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So at the end of every turn, I either take damage or remove a progress. Deck. For rolling, discard the top card of your deck. If the card's value equal to that of the discarded card's value, +2 if it's a thing. Okay. Fail a challenge, ignore its penalty. Draw a card. After this action, suffer damage. Useless at this exact moment. I know that somewhere in there I have something that lets me discard an exhaustion. So I'm going to start by discarding Master of Magic to search my deck for a card. Don't ask me what that card is called. Ah, yes, it was Hot-Blooded, which is, of course, the next thing I would have drawn. So, Hot-Blooded, after this action, I can either power my lantern, which I've already got powered up, or remove an exhausted. So, yay. By shuffling my discard pile back into my deck, which is almost nothing, so minus this card. It's almost useless. So, 4. I should do it now while it's -2, because that's only a 5. But I'll take 3 damage if I fail. Do I risk? So I'm at 4, 5, 6. If I get 1 success, I win. If I fail, I take 3 damage. It's blue, right? Or it's green. Ha! 1 success. Whew. Shuffle this back into my deck to get rid of that damn thing. Whew. Okay. And then, so I get to delve 3. 1, 2, 3. Almost to the bottom of the well, people. Failed experiment. Each time another challenge is discarded, I take 2 damage. So I've only got one card left here. At which point I go and move in on Callous. So I don't want to use my Purity yet, because that is potentially really powerful, and I will probably need that against Callous. What is the easiest thing here? Because I only need to delve for one. This I need a 6. No. -1. So I need 5. I've got a 5. But it does do damage. I've got 4. So I can do a 5. There's a puzzle. Do I have plus puzzles? I don't. I'm going to keep that. I'm not sure what I do there. I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right. Yeah, well, that works. Okay, no, actually, we're gonna do it this way. We're gonna go ahead and do Foxfire 2, boost it for 4. So I get to draw a card for the boost, and I keep forgetting that I need to be drawing more cards. Whatever, I will lose based on that. Still have to roll the dice. Hey, Mark, welcome. Give me a second. I got 2 more successes there. So yeah, I wail on that hard. I'm just moving into the next segment of this game. So we are playing. Mark, were you around at the end of when I did the box opening on Tuesday at the Legend of the Traveling TARDIS? Because this is the game that I opened. This goes away. So I'm going to pull out the rule book and double check what happens. The Well Master. To reach the Master for the final gauntlet, you'll need to make your way through the well deck. Did that. Reaching the bottom of the well. If at any point you need to draw a well card to refill the board and there are none left, you've reached the bottom of the well. Woo! All that's left is confront the Well Master. Win or lose. Remove any remaining well cards surrounding the Master, so these will go away in a second. Retrieve the 4 gauntlet cards. There's right over there. And place them face up around the Master with 1 adjacent to each of the 4 sides. Just basically the same setup, but with different things. So these go away. This gets flipped over. So we'll just read that before I pull out the gauntlets. Mental Landscape. +5 difficulty, which would put him to... He starts at 30 for each exhaustion card in play. Thankfully... that is not a thing. However, I need to check what that means as well. I think that's anytime I roll that, I'm going to lose, but let's just keep moving. The Master card is a black challenge card, meaning it is invulnerable to all 3 colors, including white, as long as the 4 gauntlet cards are face up. Yes. When a gauntlet card is completed, flip down, one color, delving, failing Master's challenge. There we go. When you attempt the challenge on the Master's card and fail to complete it, you don't always suffer its penalty. For most Master cards, you only suffer their penalty if you also roll the dark on the light and dark die. Each Master card is unique. Be sure to read. Cool. All right. So, oh, good. You saw the box opening. So, yeah, this is Kinfire Delve. This is the Callous's lab. So this is the one that I opened on the air. I've still got the other 2 here, and I'll probably play them at some point soon as well. I have made my way through all of the challenges in the well deck, and am now facing Callous in his lab. To do that, I have to get through some form of these gauntlets. So he is immune to all of my cards. But as I defeat these 4 gauntlets, will be flipped over, and Callous is now vulnerable to said color. So for this red combat, this challenge cannot be discarded. If you complete this challenge, flip it over. Basically, I just have to do 9 damage on it. The second one, this challenge cannot be completed. If you discard this challenge, flip it over. So I have to discard it to be able to flip it. When attempting this challenge, don't roll. If you complete or discard this challenge, flip it over. That's worth 9. Immortality, worth 10. You cannot complete Callous's challenge and win the game. So basically, just until immortality is defeated, I cannot, no matter how much damage I do to him, finish the game. So let's take a look, see what I've got in my hand. To attack each of these, I need to use the correct color card. White counts as red, green, or blue. Nothing is black. Hence why I can't hit him. I currently have 2 of that icon in there. Okay. I need to save that. All right. Here's what we're going to do first. We are going to do... So that would give me a 3 if I do that. This is just straight up 5. At most. I have to risk it, is the short answer. We're gonna do that. So we discard the top card of my deck before rolling. This card's value is equal to the discarded card's value. So I don't know what that's worth yet. And then I need to, these are all combat, so +1. You know what? Fireball's dangerous. I think it's going to do more to me. Yeah, we'll just do that. So it is a 3. So before I'm at 3 plus 2. So 5. Six, 7, 8. So I'm 1. I almost kicked its butt. But I am going to take a damage as a result. So I'm down to 8. And so I now have 1, 2, 3. 4. I think what we're going to do is we're going to use purity. I have 1, 2, 3. So that takes me to 8. If I do that, 1, 2, 3. Right. I don't want to do that yet. I want. Oh, I need to draw cards. I boosted with. I boosted with a fire, so I get one more card. Keep forgetting my special ability. Reluctant Veteran. So 3. First, so that would be 8, 9. This is what we're going to do. We will. Well, we're just gonna smack him. Screw it. I still have to roll the dice. And do it. I didn't succeed. His ability, it wasn't attacking him, so it doesn't matter, but I still hit this guy. So Callous is now vulnerable to red. So I can now directly hit him with red cards. I don't have any red cards, so that's less relevant. But a white card, like my lantern, counts as red. So I just have to declare it as red. Same thing with Ingenious. I can declare this as red. Here's what we're going to do. I have to risk it. I have to risk it. Yeah, I have to risk it. So we're going to go ahead. We will hit, because it's worth another 2 if I do it this way. We're going to call this red, hit him for 3, +1. I get to draw a card. Because I actually remember to do that. So that is 4 damage, plus a roll. One more. So 5. 3, 4, 5. Not great. I did not roll a darkness, so I don't take that penalty. Even better. These go away. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I can discard at the start of any turn to add a progress challenge to each of my choice, to a challenge of my choice for each icon in the discard pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, because that's dangerous. Actually, nope, I can't, because I can't discard anything except for that. And I'm not even attacking it. That's right. So I'm going to do 5 to it. Or I could do 5 to my big baddie. No, we're going to do 5 damage to, or 5 progress against the blue guy. I can't win with this in play, but defeating him, I have to defeat this guy to actually be able to do anything. So I have one card left. I can attack something. Or I can attack with my purity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if I'm legally allowed to do this, but I'm going to anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I need to play my purity now, because as soon as I have to draw a card, which would be next turn, I get boned. So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 10. My options are smack Immortality for 10 or smack him for 10. I'm going to smack Immortality for 10. He's about to gain a bunch more, just for the record. So I'm going to smack him using Purity. I get 2 successes. So even doesn't really matter, but there we go. When rolling, if none of the 3 skill dice match the challenge's color, turn this card face up. So if I completely bone these, yeah, that's not going to work. Excuse me for a moment. I'm just going to pop over to my Twitches and get rid of this thing. Ban. How do I report it? There it was. Spam. Spam. Basically the timestamp was 126, I think. Ish. Yes, continue to block that user. All right. Sorry about that. All right. So this gets flipped back over. That ends my turn. New turn. 3, 4, 5. And I didn't attack him, so I didn't take any damage. If I do 3, I have no cards to discard if I lose, so it doesn't actually matter. So I'm just going to hit him for 3. I now roll my dice. I get 1 success. However, the 3 actual skill dice are all red. Go! So I did 4 damage to him, which takes me to 9. I have to now exhaust, which means he's now at 35. Let's see how bad it goes. Exhausted. Callous grows bored. Each time you discard 1 or more cards from your hand, discard an extra card. Not great. Could be worse. Not great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shuffle. Seven, 8. All right. So I got hot-blooded. Hot-blooded will let me do 4 damage to somebody. But, and I can get rid of that. Or I can charge up my thing. I think I need to charge it up, quite frankly. And it's a good one to start with. Because I can't, so if I do 4... 5, 6. Woo! Wrong color. Shoot. Oh, 7, 8. So, Meteor Throw, which is a red and a blue. All I have left is green. If I fail a combat, discard it without suffering its penalty. That's what I would have used to use that. But, so we're going to go ahead and use Hot-Blooded for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine. So that's 9 damage. I take 1 damage myself. So I'm down to 7. I've been doing good at avoiding damage, I will say. I get to charge up my lantern, which is good because I'm going to need that. Where did I just put my cards down? Ah, right here. Derp. All right. So, 3, 6, 9. That's a lot of tokens on that guy. I think I'm going to grab dice soon. That will be easier. All right. Firebolt is +2 for each one of these things I discard. Foxfire, after this action, draw a card. Each seeker that boosted this action draws 1 card per card they use to boost it. So, if I do this for 2, 1, 2, 3. It's not a bad plan. So if I do, that will kill that. So if I go Test of Metal, which will let me put one on him, +1, +2, or I get to draw if I do this. So do 2, 3, 4. Three, 4. Yeah, that's the way I want that. And then I'm going to get to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get to draw 1 card per card I use to boost. 2, draw a card. 3, 4, 5 for my ability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Important. And that was 2, 4 damage. Plus 5. However, I also have to discard a card. These are the new ones, so I have to discard one of these cards. And we'll discard that one. That's fine. So that was 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going to get a die. Actually, here, let's do this for now. So might as well get the proper one. Hold on. Somewhere I has my dice. There we go. Eep. Like one that actually looks good on camera, please. Whatever, that'll work. And that'll work. There we go. That works. So we are at 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right. So we're up to 16 damage on this bugger. If I do a well-timed blow, I'm going to give me for 3. I don't want to do that yet. That's a 5. I want to get rid of more stuff in the discard pile. I have 3. I need those in the discard pile to get me up to 10. I think that's a safe bet. Loyal and true. I can discard it. I can play it and bring it back to my hand. So that's a decent one to play. Yeah, so we're going to drop Loyal and True. We will boost it with Fireball and Hammer and Tongs. Where is... Oh. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Good. That's much better. Cool. All right. I have to... Oh, no, I don't do anything because that's dead. So I got 1 extra. So that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which takes me up to 22. 22 out of 35. This becomes a very easy decision to make. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've got 8 here. Plus 5 will give me 13. So I will do that first. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hit him with purity for 13. Still have to roll. I have to decide on which color it was. Red, whatever. Oh, wait. Will time blow is either blue or green, so blue. Because I can't hit him with green. Means I didn't get anything, which, again, that's not active, so that's fine. But I did roll a darkness, so I do have to discard a card. I will discard that one. Got no extra bonus, so 13 takes me to 5, 35. Boom! I have beaten Callous. Yay! Yeah, that's not bad. It's not bad at all. So, again, this is Kinfire Delve. This is Callous's lab. I'm going to probably play this again using the other character, the other seeker. There are other Callouses, so I can never be sure what I'm going to get. This is a lot of fun. I know it was a little bit late. Mark, thank you for popping in. I think you've probably already left again as well, but thank you anyone who's stopped in to watch, whether you were lurking, whether you were watching. I appreciate it. Yeah. So this has been Kinfire Delve, and yeah, this is great. This is a solo or multiplayer game. The game doesn't change that much between the two. I'm hopefully going to see Melanie. You saw her from Mel's Board Game Room. Give her a follow. On Sunday, and I'll probably pull this along with me. Whether I do this set or one of these other sets, I don't know. Or maybe I'll bring all the sets. I promise that if I stream tomorrow, it'll either be the same time or it will be earlier. I don't know. It will kind of depend on how I feel. I do have to go into the theater at some point, and I have to make supper before I go. So it'll either be kind of morning-ish or evening-ish, or maybe both. Who knows? But definitely I will do another batch of this, so you're going to get a chance to see me play more. So we will be playing with Gloria Helmsman when I do play next, and then I can open up the other ones. But I've enjoyed this. I definitely am going to play. I mean, I've got 3 more I want to check out, so I'm definitely going to play more of these over the next few days, over the next week, whatever it may be. But until then, we're going to go ahead. We will put this thing up here because, that's how you do the thing. You put this up and then you put in all those watch more stuff and all of that because that's the way it goes. But until next time, I'll stop rambling. Good gaming and goodbye.